Thank you so much for joining us for our Pet of the Week segment. I'm Court Klopping with Action News Now, and this week I'm joined by Lisa Higbee from Butte Humane Society. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.
And this is a special Pet of the Week that we have this week because Robert here has an incredible story, and we're hoping to find him a fantastic home. Oh, did I say your name? I did. Oh, and he's so sweet. We really want to get this guy a great forever home. Lisa, what can you tell me about him?
So Robert is just over a year old. He is I'll get the basics out, neutered male. And what he is anybody's guess. He has been at Butte Humane Society for exactly 1 year today. He came to the shelter with some siblings. The siblings got adopted. We had a litter of puppies that we pulled from another shelter, and unfortunately they had parvo, and he contracted it too. Survived because he's tough, and we had round-the-clock care with our amazing staff. But since then, because he was quarantined so long and had a handful of other medical issues that came up after parvo, he had the unfortunate story of many shelter dogs where he had a lot of energy and was hard for a lot of people to handle, simply because so much energy.
Yeah.
And then he also is a black pitty looking mix, which are harder to get adopted out of the shelter.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's been with us for exactly a year. Up until pretty much this week, zero interest, no inquiries. He's never had an application.
So just to state it really quickly, because this stays on the website for a whole week, today is February 8th. So that means that he's been in the shelter since February 8th of 2023.
That is correct.
And he came as a puppy.
An
so his
8-week-old
whole
puppy.
life
His
has been
whole
spent
life.
in the shelter.
Yes.
With the exception, I should say, of the last 3 weeks.
Yes. So the last 3 weeks he has spent at Ridgeside Canine NorCal doing their...
He's such a cuddler.
He is. Uh-oh, I lost my mic.
Oh no. Come here, Robert. Come here, Bubba. Come here, buddy. Hi, I know. You just want to give all sorts of love.
He has been with
Oh,
Ridgeside Canine NorCal doing their board and train program. They have a program where they work with Butte Humane Society dogs called Training, Love, and Care, so the TLC program.
Yeah.
And it's been incredible. He has thrived. He is going on bike rides. He is learning, Robert, sit. Good boy.
Very treat motivated.
Very
That's
treat
just
motivated.
Normal kibble.
Just regular kibble.
Yeah.
He is enjoying going on hikes. He's thriving with structure. He has been meeting children, meeting other dogs. We thought that maybe he was dog reactive, but because he never had the chance to experience playing with other dogs and learning that dogs are okay, of course he would be dog reactive.
Yeah.
Now he plays with other dogs just fine. He loves kids. You saw how cuddly he is.
He's very sweet.
He's very, very sweet. So not only is he a wonderful, sweet dog, he now understands what it is to be a proper family dog.
Yeah.
We would love to see him with a family that likes to go on adventures. It doesn't even have to be a full family. A single person who is going to give him the time, continue his training, be a dedicated, pet parent, and he is going to be absolutely perfect.
I saw that he runs along a bike well.
He does.
And he is physically capable. So if you are an active person, you'd like to get out and about, Robert here is going to be a fantastic fit for that. And you've seen him. I met Robert maybe 10 minutes ago, if that. Very sweet to me already. This guy is such a good boy, and he deserves a fantastic forever home. Now, here are his stats. He's 1 year old, so 1 year and 2 months old. He's a neutered male, and he's a Shepherd Pit mix. That's what we think he is. We know he's 100% cute, and he's very sweet. So this guy certainly deserves a great forever home. Another little tidbit about Robert here. Lisa shared with me yesterday that you guys have a viral TikTok video of him.
Yes.
As of yesterday afternoon, it was 115,000 views. Where are we now?
344,000 views.
So someone is going to be getting a famous pup.
Very famous.
Going home soon, and you told me there's interest from all across the country.
Yes.
But it'd be great to get him adopted out here locally, and we'd love to follow up with a success story about Robert, because the fact that he's been in the shelter for an entire year, but he's still such a sweet, great dog.
Right?
We would love to follow up on that with whoever ends up adopting him, if they're up for that kind
Absolutely,
of an update. Not
yes.
everyone wants to really go on the news for those kind of things, but this guy is so sweet. He certainly really deserves a great home, and he's going to be such a great addition to a family.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that we did want to mention is that big event coming up.
Big event coming up, Woofstock Chico 2024, March 30th at the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds. We're very excited. Folks can go to woofstockchico.com. We have tickets for sale. The band lineup is posted. We've been contacting vendors they submitted their applications already. We've done the selection process. We're going to have a wonderful lineup. I believe Ridgeside will be there doing a demo. So anyone who's curious about their program, it'll be a great time for them to check that out. Prices go up after February, so I highly encourage folks to get their tickets in February. Again, woofstockchico.com. We're going to have beer and wine garden, the bands, a wonderful VIP area. It's going to be very, very exciting this year.
It's a fantastic event.
We literally outgrew our place, so we moved to the fairgrounds because it's so popular, so wonderful, and it's our second biggest fundraiser for the year. So because of the way that we run with donations only and everything, every penny that we get goes back to the animals. And fundraisers like this are what allows us to have the privilege of being a shelter that doesn't ever have to put a time limit on dogs like Robert.
Yeah.
So
And
it's very important.
An amazing service you guys are able to do. And we're hoping that Robert finds his forever home.
Yeah.
If you want to find out more about him, of course, head to buttehumane.org.
Yes.
Thank you so much for bringing him in.
Thank you so much for having us. Good boy.